And it's been a few weeks since the news of Kansas City being selected as a host city for the 2026 World Cup came out, but many people are still celebrating. And now it's time to look ahead at what this major event actually means for our community.
The news had people all over Northwest Missouri cheering with excitement as they found out that Kansas City will be a host city for the 2026 World Cup. And even though the World Cup isn't for another 4 years, people everywhere are starting to prepare for it, including the city of St. Joseph. But how do we start preparing?
Making sure that our restaurants understand what's coming, our hotels understand what's coming, that our shopping venues understand what's coming, because whereas we are a beacon of information here at the CVB, those restaurants, those hotels, those places of business, they're bigger beacons of information because oftentimes that's where tourists are going to go before they would come here.
During the last World Cup, there were 357 billion viewers and 68 million tourists that went to the World Cup in person. With Kansas City being right down the road, several people in the area are expecting to see some overflow from the people attending. The city of St. Joseph says that if the opportunity arose to help a business in the area or anyone interested in coming to St. Joseph, they'd be happy to help where they can.
If we can do something, then certainly I feel that we not only have an obligation, but we have a desire to want to help showcase what partnerships can look like, what relationships can look like to entertain venues that the world sees every year.
And local businesses like McCoska Coffee are already prepping themselves for the potential overflow.
We'll definitely have a good projector set up with the games going on, and just try to roll the punches. Obviously, we want to have a good representation of St. Joe and try to impress a bunch of folks from out of town. There's not a lot of times where we get kind of this international spotlight, and so I really think that anything that we can do to kind of represent the area and kind of represent our hometown will be really meaningful stuff.
And as conversations continue to be had regarding the World Cup and the impact it will have on the community, many hope that the organizations in the area will work together to help showcase the best of St. Joseph.
The collectiveness and the ability to work together, that's going to be key. Again, we've got a lot of leaders in town, a lot of new faces in leadership that are sitting around meeting tables and looking at what that looks like.
People in the community should keep their eyes peeled in the coming years as we start to see new development as the city preps for the international event.